I do this for. It is January 8th. What's going on, y'all? It's your brother Key, and welcome to my workshop. I'm glad that you are here. We're going to talk about something that I really need you all to take serious, because it really decides where the world will be at in the next 5 years, 10 years, even 100 years. And we're trying to stop the bleeding. We're kind of trying to stop the hemorrhaging at this current moment, because it's being exploited. What I'm speaking about is men's health. The mind of the man is in a very unstable place, and not just the man's mind, but the man's existence. I really wanted to come on here and just scream and yell and just let y'all know my frustration, but it's not working out like that. Nobody really listens. Yeah, we might listen. You might listen a little bit, but let's think about how we can be constructive and make something happen. But before we jump into that, if you are new to my channel, I thank you for joining me. I haven't been doing these videos this late, and I'm not trying to go back to that trend of making these videos this late. But today, because of some activities and some running around that I was doing, and also me speaking to one of my brothers, which is why I'm talking about this, which kind of really pushed me in this direction, kind of why I'm recording late. All of that being said, I'm grateful that I'm even here. I'm grateful that I have a voice to speak to you all. I'm grateful that I'm being, kind of like summoned. Like the Most High, the Creator, is kind of pulling me into this leadership role, and to use my voice for not just what I've seen, but what I'm currently seeing. And because of that, I have a responsibility, because I'm able to articulate myself. I'm able to articulate my thoughts and what's in my heart, and also what is in the hearts of people that are around me. Today, my brother told me about just like how he was feeling a little bit lost. And even though I gave him some words and I pushed him, and he was a little frustrated, and we was, we didn't argue anything like that, but I had to really ask him some questions, and his questions were where I were kind of his answers to my questions, presented like he wanted to sound that way. And then I started to wonder, why is it that when a man is broken or feeling broken, or because I've been broken, I know my responses and how I speak to people. I just wondered, why is it that I still wanted them to know that I was okay, even though I was not? Like, when you're hurt, don't you tend to your pain? Like, if you're cut, if you start bleeding, don't you hold down that wound? You know what I'm saying? That cut that's bleeding, that's letting out that liquid, your lifeblood. Why is it that everybody is aware that men are literally hemorrhaging in their hearts, in their minds, and in their spirit, and nobody's handing over the gauze, the stitches, or the help or the love in order to stop the bleeding? Why? It's irresponsible to me, and quite disrespectful to the existence of a man. Not even just disrespectful, but just just another word for disregarding. Again, I'm doing my best to talk about this. It's not easy. My brothers are going through stuff, and we need to help one another. But we also need help from the women that are able, level-minded, and actually care about us. Brothers, go find you a woman that wants you to be alive, that cares about you being alive. Women, find a man, not just because of his pockets, but because of the content of his character. Because he actually loves you, and you respect him for loving you and caring for you. And he will go to war for you. Even if it's not a partner, boom. Mothers, love your sons. Aunts, love your nephews. You know what I'm saying? Nieces, love your uncles, your grandfathers, your big brothers, your little brothers, little cousins. Love them. Because when war comes, God calls them men. And most of the time, when men go to war, the women have no idea. I'm not attacking any women right now, but y'all can't do what we do. don't try. We need you to be you. You know what I'm saying? We need you to do what you do. After I fight the world, just make me something to eat. Hug me and tell me that you appreciate my existence. That's it. For the women that are not in a relationship, and maybe again, your nephews or your fathers, your uncles, tell them that they matter. Don't shit talk when they drop the ball or when they're not doing their best. That is not okay. It's not okay. We feel all of that. That little joke where a man will cheat 100 times, but then a woman just speaks to another man and then the guy collapses. Why do you think that is? I'm not saying that our hearts are weak, but what y'all do cuts real deep. So just imagine how painful the words that are meant to be painful actually are to a man. And I'm not talking about a man that hurts you. I'm talking about a man that actually genuinely loves you and cares for you, and you don't love him and genuinely care for him. You don't express that to him. Where's the love at, people? Where's the hugs at, my people? Share the love. Share the love. Because we out here dying. I buried a lot of people, and some of them were just stressed out and underappreciated. And stress will kill you, and lack of love will destroy you before it kills you. That's a slow death. But we could stop it. We could change the direction and where we're going. It just takes effort, and this is me putting my best foot forward. Being vulnerable, but also saying, yo, cut this shit. Let's be real about what's happening in the world. Men are suffering. Women, y'all can't do our jobs. Stop trying. We need y'all to do what y'all do. Let us do what we do. For my brothers that are just trying to make a living, that don't want to be millionaires, that are okay with a $50,000 job, a $40,000 job, that's okay with working maybe in a place, in a CVS. Maybe he's paying his bills. Maybe he works at a bank. Maybe he's a teller. Maybe he's an electrician, Con Edison, UPS. He got his medical, he got his bread, and he's willing to treat you like a queen. But you want to shit on him because he's not racking in $1 million a goddamn month. What type of shit you on? And fellas, step your game up. If you one of these brothers out here that's not dealing with your traumas and not dealing with your issues, and you just going around annihilating other human beings and having other men suffer for it because you don't want to deal with yourself, you're part of the problem too. Fix it. So that being said, yeah, I love y'all. I know that there's people out there that love me as well, and I thank y'all for helping me pull myself from the abyss. When I couldn't see the light, a couple of y'all shared y'all candles. I appreciate y'all. And if you resonate with this message and you want to continue to help, please support the channel and get this message out, because men's health really matters to the structure of the universe. Seriously. So we need to get right. We need to continue to help. And ladies, look, listen. We need y'all, okay? For sure. We need y'all. We gonna get better at learning to care for y'all. I'll speak for all the brothers that are immature and broken and don't know how to love, because I was at one point broken and did not know how to love, but I kind of get it. Kinda. We're trying to manage, but we can't do it without y'all. Again, I'm speaking to both, because we can only do it together, not apart. All right? Much love. This video is probably over. It was well worth the content. And as we continue to move forward throughout this year, let's move in a different direction. Let's work on unity, togetherness, family, all around universal balance. It's your brother Key. Always come with that live and direct love. Show that love. Hit that like button. Share with somebody you care about. Subscribe to the channel if you're feeling it. I'm out of here. Peace.